What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Flish here, and today I will be reviewing Geometry Dash. This game has been sweeping the nation for far too long, and it's about time I step in and see just how good this game really is. Now guys, before we get into the review, please stick your thumb up this video's freaking butthole, and be sure to subscribe as frick. Let's review this game! Now to start off, let's go with the visuals. Now right off the bat, this game looks, okay, I'm gonna be dead straight, this game looks freaking pathetic, man. Like, seriously? This game looks like a game your 3rd grade teacher would let you play if you had a free day in class. Now I won't lie, the game looks decent, but that's just for the menus. Let's take a look at the actual levels for this game. So as you can see, these levels look like absolute freaking garbage. Seriously, this is the sloppiest freaking level design I've ever seen. Now for some weird reason, the levels get progressively better in visuals as you scroll to the right. Wow, Rob Top must have been freaking lazy designing these first few levels and slapped together a mess of black shapes. We'll touch a little bit more on the game's visuals later in the review because oh man, they suck. Now look, I'm not some shallow fart hole. I believe that gameplay is what makes a game special, not graphics. Unfortunately for Geometry Dash, its gameplay is even more trash than its visuals. You click the screen, and your square jumps. There's the gameplay. Now I will admit, there are a few additional vehicles in the game, but they all just essentially slightly change what happens when you click. Is every level of this game just a different combination of clicks and holds? Yeah, pretty much. And guys, these vehicles do give the game a bit more variety, but they aren't even original. That's right, guys. I have reason to believe that this game's movement mechanics are stolen. I know. It must be crazy to think that this extremely simple game about a jumping square can have stolen elements. But guys, every single control mechanic in this game has been stolen from another. The entire base game, as many Geometry Dash players would know, was stolen from the Impossible game. In my honest opinion, the Impossible game is far better than Geometry Trash. In addition, the ship from Geometry Dash has the same controls as Mr. Cuddles from Jetpack Joyride. The UFO is stolen from Flappy Bird. The ball is stolen from Red Ball 4. The wave was stolen from Line Graphs. The spider was stolen from Cut the Rope. And the robot was stolen from, well, the square from Geometry Dash. They're like the same exact thing, except the robot goes a tiny bit higher if you hold click. Just stolen! Even the game's level creator is a direct copy from Minecraft, or Terraria, or Super Mario Maker, or Starbound, or Edge of Space. Edge of Space? What? We'll talk about this level creator a bit later, but let's just return to the core gameplay. So, this game is freaking easy, man. Too easy. I beat Stereo Madness in an hour, and the levels only get slightly more challenging as you move on. If you're gonna make an entire game based on clicking at the right moments, at least make some of it difficult. I mean, even the hardest official levels, like Cycles and Deadlocked, I was able to complete in under 10,000 attempts. The only thing that makes these levels even slightly more difficult is the collectibles. In addition to earning the satisfaction of completing a level, you'll also be given some rewards. These rewards range from useless to slightly less useless. Literally every single one of these collectibles are used for the exact same thing. If you get enough of one of them, you get a cosmetic reward. Whether it be a new square skin, vehicle skin, color, you freaking name it. There is absolutely no reason we need this many freaking currencies. They really just serve as status symbols at this point. Now, aside from the official levels, there's also an infinite selection of trash levels made by fellow Geometry Dash players. I mean, look at this level design. This is what you should expect to see when playing custom levels. Now, I will admit, some levels look decent, but it takes years of placing individual pieces to make a level even close to looking this good. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, it must feel like a waste of time playing custom levels since you don't get rewarded for them or anything. And guess what? You're right. Extremely right. Unless a level gets verified through some random, unpredictable algorithm, you will not get rewarded for completing them. Only a few custom levels will allow you to earn stars, demons, and coins. Oh, and by the way, these coins, oh man, they are a complete sham. Now, coins are supposed to challenge you by making you use an alternate route to collect them. But if your level isn't enabled to have rewards, your coins won't be silver shiny coins that let you earn cosmetics. They'll be these brown crusty coins that you'd expect to find in your grandpa's ashtray. These coins don't do anything, so people will have absolutely no urge to collect them. Now guys, let me tell you, there are particular game modes in the custom level department that ensure that every level you're playing gets you a reward. The only problem with this is, every single game mode is the same freaking thing. Literally, all of these may as well be the exact same thing. Each of these modes are just a slightly different way you can play someone's custom levels. And it all boils down to getting more of these freaking currencies so you can buy more freaking cosmetics. It's an endless loop. Play custom levels, get currency, buy cosmetics, repeat. How do people not get bored of this? I mean, I have an alcoholic friend on Steam who has over 1,500 hours of Geometry Dash played. What the? Why? Look, to each their own and all that bullshit, but come on. So we've talked about playing custom levels, but what about making them? Well, making Geometry Dash levels is so counterintuitive, I'm surprised it's even functional, honestly. When you scroll through the placeable items, you see all this freaking weird crap, and you don't know how to use any of it. Like, what the? And on top of that, if you want anyone to think your level looks good, you've got to have block design. Each individual block has to be a combination of around 15 objects, so it looks super detailed. It's so grindy and a waste of time, it's not even worth it. Well guys, I think we've covered all the major points, but I still have a lot of complaints. So it's time for the 60-second lightning round where I complain about the game's minor flaws. Let's do this. Automatic custom levels are such a waste of time. You just sit there. Geometry Dash Meltdown and World are just the same freaking game but with different levels, and less of them too. This game has no original music, it's all just stolen from Newgrounds. And you can't even hear a level's music while you're in practice mode. Deadlocked would not be a demon level if this wave section wasn't in it. Most levels are just named after the song that's used in them. The song that's used in Finger Dash is actually called Fingerbang, so they had to change the level title for the kiddos. Very clever, GD. Geometry Dash has one of the most toxic communities known to man. Everyone likes to joke around and say Back on Track is the hardest level. Yeah, I get it, because it's actually an easy level. Good one. These freaking troll levels are so unfair and boring. Sometimes levels will change color based on your colors, but this isn't always for the best. I feel bad for the music creators whose songs get subjected to being called Geometry Dash music. This game costs money, so there you have it guys. With all these points considered, I give this game a solid 1 out of 10. What are your thoughts about Geometry Dash? Did you find this review helpful? Please like the comment section to give me your feedback. And please, don't forget to subscribe and follow all my freaking things. Okay, bye!